Essentially, the building that I was in was just shaking a lot, and at first I didn't know what to make of it, and then things started falling off the walls, and at that point I realized what was happening, and I grabbed my computer before it was crushed by some falling books coming off a shelf, and in the immediate aftermath, I think everybody was sort of in a state of panic, and it was just kind of terrifying to begin with. Yeah, I was extremely lucky. I don't know why the building that I was in, stood up while many of the other multi-story buildings in the area where I was collapsed entirely. I was extremely lucky that way. After I left the building that I was in, which did have cracks in the walls after the initial tremors, I went right down the road and there were other houses similar in structure to the one that I was in that had just collapsed entirely. And I saw a man dead, crushed just by the floor that had collapsed onto the bottom floor of the house. And so, I'm thankful that I have my life and that my friends who lived in that house with me have their lives. We've now moved to another house with another relative in an area of Port-au-Prince that is less damaged. The night after the earthquake, it seemed like the aftershocks had finished around midnight. And then this afternoon, around 4 or 5 o'clock, I felt two significant aftershocks and just felt another one probably about an hour or an hour and a half ago that went on for about 8 or 9 seconds. And the computer monitor across from me was wobbling on the desk. So it's really unsettling to feel these again. And it's, I think people are asking themselves, when is it going to end? Because it's kind of scary. A lot of these buildings are fragile, I think, at this point, and people are wondering, at what point can they go back to the homes that are still standing.